All right, welcome back to another episode of the Pin High podcast presented by Pin High Media. Let's talk about some Cadence Bank Houston Open. Let's do it.
This is Jordan Spieth here, and
this is the Pin High podcast.
Really what it's called.
Yeah, no, I was about to
That
say
is what it's called.
I was today years old when I realized that's what the
That's
term
what
is
it's called.
called.
You caught me really off guard saying when I heard Cadence Bank, I had no idea what you were talking about.
Yeah. So let's get into it. Let's get inside the ropes to start off the episode. Yeah, again, I had no clue it was called the Cadence Bank Houston Open until today. Every week I have to put together just an email of which of our ambassadors are playing. And I saw it's the Cadence Bank Houston Open. When I sent out the email, I was like, oh, interesting. I had no clue it was called that.
Interesting.
Yeah, that caught me off guard as well.
Yeah.
New sponsors every year, more money into the PGA Tour, I guess.
Mm-hmm. It's at Memorial Park Golf Course in Houston, Texas. I mean, this is never a great tournament, but it's nowhere near as bad, I feel like, as some of the ones that precede it.
Yeah,
it's not as bad as a Bermuda. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you usually get some names.
It's got an okay field. It's not a field you'll be gawking at, but it's not a field where you're like, oh, Brian Gay's 20-1. Scotty Scheffler is an overwhelming favorite. You want to guess?
Yeah, that would do it.
5-1.
8-1.
5.5.
Jeez. We haven't seen a number like that in a long time.
It feels.
Yeah,
I finally got to the page. The field's not that bad though.
No, it's not.
I mean, there's not a lot of
That's
top
good.
20 players in the world. Only 3, but the rest of the field is
But
pretty.
that doesn't. Yeah, no, it's definitely it's kind of like last week in a way. It's a deeper, but not necessarily star-studded field. There's some good guys at the top.
I mean, we went through this last week for just to quick recap last week. Pat and I were on the golf course on Sunday, was it? And you asked me, all right, who's going to come up and beat Russell Henley? And then I looked at the leaderboard and I was like, no one. This tournament's over. So that's how
it was a fair question because it was Russell Henley is the king of smoking leads.
Yeah, but when Joel Damon and Brian Harmon shoot 5 and 6 under and don't even come close, that's when you know.
Yeah. So our guy Billy Ho, he came in 50th. So not a great showing again.
Yeah, T56 to be exact.
Here's the thing though, it's just all it takes is a run.
Mm-hmm.
All it takes is a run.
We need to get hot on the regular run of golf tournaments, and then we're ready. Because I feel like we're at the point in the season where we're not trying to waste guys, and it's just a weird.
It's a long season.
Yeah, it's a weird part of the season. The fields aren't that great. People are making their first, second, third starts of the season. They haven't really gotten into form yet. Where it only just gets easier as the year goes on. I feel like.
Now, I mean, this is a little bit disorganized, but I had to say this. A vision came to me today. So when I was putting together that email of ambassadors playing, I usually just look at the top of the odds list to see which of our ambassadors are playing. I'm like, oh, okay, Sam Burns at the top. I don't really see anyone else. We're good because we usually only have really freaking good players that are going to be at the top of the odds list. I forgot to put Justin Rose in there because he is at 95-1 or 100-1, something like that. So I just I didn't see that. He's probably the only ambassador that wouldn't be at the top.
I mean, Justin Rose is an ambassador for just about everything. So he has a million sponsors.
True, he does. Has a new one called the Condor Experience. It's a golf travel website, I think.
Condor Experience.
I have to check it out.
Yeah.
See
But
if I want to
it
go on
could
a
be just
condo
travel. I don't
experience.
know if it's golf travel. I just assumed. Anyway, but I had a vision, so I forgot to put that in, and then I, said another thing on the thread, being like, "Oh, Justin Rose also playing." Wouldn't it just be so perfect if I throw in there, oh, also Justin Rose is playing, like he wins.
I mean, maybe
I don't know.
You
95 to
could.
1, you said?
Yeah.
I see on Daily Golf, this is a place that course history or like it's not very predictive. Like if you play well here, like a lot of people can different people can play well here. So we could just take a shot.
I mean,
But
he got cut last week at the Worldwide Technology.
he did.
Mexico,
The
3 weeks
BMW
later.
he withdrew, and then that brings us back to the FedEx St. Jude where he also got cut.
Okay, so maybe not Justin Rose.
The Wyndham Championship T54, that was a while
Not okay.
ago.
You know what? All right, I get the point. I get the point.
So maybe that's why you couldn't find him on the odds. Not in the greatest of form, I would say, but I mean, he still is Justin Rose, so
Anyway,
he's good for a first round leader, one of the majors every year, pretty much.
so that was who I was throwing out there off the rip, but I'll give the floor to you boys. See what you got.
This is a weird one.
My initial thought is Aaron Wise, but he's also his odds are very, very good. But he's
It's fine. We're
six,
not going off value. It's
yeah, 6 and T15 last 2 weeks, T11 at this course 2 years ago, T26 last year. He's playing well, likes the course. Seems like
Aaron
he
Wise
would,
has got to win one of these weeks, right? And also, we just need
yeah,
some momentum. We need like a top 10 where a guy makes like, I don't know, like 100 grand or something like that.
yeah.
Just keep the
I
ball
feel
rolling.
I feel like he's pretty safe, just in terms of form and history. In a kind of a not the best field, but I mean,
I like the spot too.
yeah,
Like
he
picking
seems
him
like
here
someone like,
before the
yeah,
field really ramp up.
yeah, and like he kind of like because like he's been playing great all year basically, and like he kind of breaks through on the fall swing, and maybe and comes on strong to the
Win this
spring and
tournament.
winter.
I
Win
do
this
have
tournament.
I
Take
do
a
have a
break.
name.
Eat some turkey.
Come back from Hawaii.
Open up some gifts and go out to Hawaii and start anew.
I do have a name.
Sounds pretty
If
good
we're
to me.
going away from the top guys,
Yeah,
the Gala is he now lives in Houston, so he's a Houston. He takes it's a home game pretty much in Houston. I think he had a T5 at the Zozo. He's obviously talented. Like I don't know, like he's a 40 to 1. I think he is.
yeah.
I kind of like him. Like Jason Kokrak won last year. I think it was. Was it Carlos Ortiz the year before? I think. The Gala kind of fits
It's
into Carlos Ortiz 2020
you
mold.
kind of want like you just kind of want like a straight ball striker. That's what it seems like. Carlos
Yeah.
Ortiz and Kokrak. Scotty came in second last year. Wise is good here.
I don't know.
Wow. I mean,
I
both of
just
those
the
names
Gala,
really,
a
I like
Houston
them.
native now, apparently, from California, but now lives in Houston.
It's
So
also
it's played this
a spot
course.
where I feel like he would win.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, I
two good
actually
ones.
really like both of those. I'm just
But do we
looking.
want like I don't I love Tagala. I like watching Tagala a lot. Do we pick him now or do we wait until he kind of like because we think like in my opinion I think he's going to break out a little more, but this could also be the breakout or the tournament that he wins to kind of jumpstart it.
I mean, I'm looking at the swing here. He has 2 top 10s already
Yeah, he does.
to start
So
this like swing. I mean, a little bit mixed bag and with the rest of the tournaments,
Go
but
yeah, T6 cut, T5, T6
yeah. I mean,
7.
what did he do last time? T67 last time, which means he's bound for another T5, right? Like, if he's just gonna go on that.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know if we can really specifically go wrong here.
I don't think we can either. I'm fine going Tagala. I want to root for he would actually get out if he was in on Sunday. I'd be rooting real hard for him. I'd reread her more than Aaron Wise, I guess.
All right. I'm with that. I like that logic. That was one of our cleaner.
You know,
Simple.
sometimes you just see the board.
Yeah,
We're seeing
you
it.
see the board clearly.
We're seeing
Now
it.
we're gonna come back next week and be like, all right, well, the Gala and Wise both got cut. It was tough week again. We're falling down the leaderboards. Yeah, you know,
Tagala got hit
this
by
is
an
the week to get
asteroid
back
in
in
the
it.
round one.
But yeah, I kind of like it. I think, you know, we're still at the part of the season where we could take like somewhat of a risk where we don't have to pick a guy that everybody's gonna have. You know, maybe Aaron Wise just becomes like super consistent the rest of the season, and we have a chance to pick him at a tournament where, you know, he might actually win. So I don't know. Kind of can't go wrong either
I like
way.
it.
Love it. Love it. Let's go into storylines since we're already kind of out of the way there. I feel like the whole golf world's talking about Charlie Woods once again.
Oh my
That's always
god.
good clickbait.
Yeah, that's about to be the name of this
Is
podcast. Something with Charlie
so
Woods in it.
here's what I'll
Is
raise
he
with you guys.
overrated?
Charlie Woods is overrated. Part
We've
2.
loved. Well, so obviously that was a joke when we said that
Yes.
on the
Very,
thumbnail.
very, very, very much a joke.
Some people didn't get that.
People really
But-
commented hard on that video.
I was one of those people saying, though, I feel like if I remember correctly, being like, all right, let's hold our horses here for a while.
Yeah,
Because he was a small little child. You see the photo, the videos of Charlie Woods now.
Do
and
you see the TikTok I just sent you?
he's
I
bigger.
sent you both. Yeah, he looks.
Yeah, my guy had a growth spurt a little bit.
The video I just sent both of you on. It was over TikTok right before we came on. Like the start of the video, you think it's Tiger Woods. You legit think it's Tiger with he has the red shirt, black pants, black hat, and you think like the way he's saying up to the ball, you think it's Tiger. And the swing it's a perfect combination of Tiger and Rory, and it's just perfect. There's no other way to describe it. And I don't know, I'm jealous and also amazed at the same time.
Yeah.
Can you
So
imagine being like one of the other kids or even like one of the other like dads? You show up to like a junior golf tournament, show up, somebody, you know, you get to the range and there he is. He's Tiger Woods in a caddy bib. Hey, I'm Tiger. I'm caddying Charlie today. Like
I think the video on the TikTok I was saying, there was a comment. It was a comment of another video he had, and it was this guy recording. It was recording these two kids like way before these bunkers in one hole, and then Tiger Woods is literally 60 yards past them on the same hole.
Charlie hit the ball like I think it might have been like 100 yards. There was like there was like a full like
it kept just
hole
panning
between the two of them.
I still think it's, I don't know, it's that all those odds we were talking about last year, was crazy, but he's that good.
He could be. I mean, we saw the growth spurt in the last like year. Could be Tiger's size by next year. Literally.
How old is he again? Is he 15?
14 or 15?
I don't think he's 15 yet. Maybe. I thought he was like.
He's 13.
13.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
He looks like. I mean, you look at the pictures and the videos. Looks like he's 16.
Yeah.
But then when you looked at him at like the first time they played the like father-son tournament, he looked like he was like 10. So like it's just like that's how it goes.
So how favored are they to win the PNC in January? Is it January or December?
Yeah.
No, December. It's right around Christmas, right?
I think it's right after Christmas.
Right after Christmas, I think.
Yeah.
It's a good question. They're probably pretty favored. I mean, John Daly,
John Daly
Jr. Like they always got a shot.
Jordan's playing it this year too.
If Davis Love and Drew Love play, they'll probably win.
Jordan's playing with his dad. Oh, never seen his dad before.
Neither have
I. Neither have I actually. But if Davis Love and Drew Love play, they're like both pro golfers, so they'll probably win. But
well, and JT and his dad.
Yeah,
speaking of
also
Tiger, Jordan, JT, we can throw Rory in there now because Charlie swings like him.
Well, they're
match coming up.
They're they're all playing the match. I don't know if that's where you're going with that or not, but that's
so Here's the
Prime
thing.
time.
You guys were like talking about it, like all excited, and I get it. It's some of our favorite golfers all playing, but it's also a match, and the match is
No,
never
the match is it never delivers. I
they
think
never deliver. The first one
Well,
kind of did because we'd never
the first
seen
one
it
did.
before.
the
Yeah.
first one
Still
did
kind of
in
boring.
the Tiger. Are you talking about the first one, like just Tiger versus Phil, or like the
Mhm.
Tiger
Yeah,
and
but the day
Peyton?
before Thanksgiving, was it Tiger versus Phil?
Yeah, where Trevor had to go to dinner.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
we were just like at his house.
Yeah.
That one.
No, I enjoy. I've said this before. I'd rather watch like guys like Tiger, JT, Rory, and Jordan play than like Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes. Like I'd rather watch the professional golfers play, and also like it's more fun because like you see them in a setting you don't really normally see them in, and also it's like they're gonna be like Rory, JT, Jordan, and Tiger. They're all
seen
buddy
Jordan.
buddy. What?
Never seen Jordan in that setting.
Yeah, like they seem like they're all buddy buddy, and they're just gonna be like talking trash the entire time, which is I think is, and also they're probably gonna like call it their shots too. It's like they're talking trash, so they can back up their talking trash, which is fun.
I'm
in my
hoping there's
opinion.
a like good quality golf this time. I feel like there's never been like high quality golf in the match.
That's because there is like Tom Brady and
Yeah, but even without
Patrick
Tom
Mahomes.
Brady, the first Phil Tiger match was like the worst. Like
Oh,
golf.
Yeah, that
Tiger.
was that was.
Now we got
pretty
some real
bad.
players out there.
Yeah.
What's the format? Do we? I don't. Not that maybe matters, but
I don't think
I
it's
don't
out
know.
yet.
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
know if it's fully out yet.
If it's,
I just know
I mean, if it's probably if it's best ball, I'm sure, which I'm sure it is. It'll just be darts, hopefully.
yeah, they're
Rory
playing at
and
Pelican
Tiger.
Golf Club.
Oh,
6 p.m.
that's where the LPGA
Yeah,
golf tournament is this weekend.
6 p.m. December 10th.
So
Gotcha.
Rory and Tiger are favored. They're minus 140. And I feel like that's kind of crazy.
It is.
I think it's kind of crazy. I think it's just Tiger's just gonna be. I think he's being more serious than all of them in that match, in my opinion. Just
Okay.
because he's like
Yeah.
how much more competitive golf, like even if it's not even really that competitive, how much more competitive golf is he going to be playing? Also, Wednesday is the Hero before that.
Yeah.
I'm sure it is.
Or is it before?
Maybe it is after. If it's after, that means I think Tiger's going to be.
The Hero's the week before that.
Oh, then maybe Tiger's not.
Maybe he's not. Maybe he kind of burns out a little bit. That might be like to see how Tiger
maybe.
does the Hero, and then
It's only
So
12, it's only a 12-hole match. I'm assuming there's going to be some sort of like best ball / like alternate shot thing
Yeah.
going on. So
I think if Tiger plays well at the Hero, which who knows if he will. I think if he plays well at the Hero, he's gonna be a little burned out and he won't play as well in the match. But if he doesn't play well, he's gonna want to play well in the match. If that makes sense.
No, I get that. Yeah.
I mean,
Also,
yeah,
that's
we totally brushed over.
overanalyzing it too.
Yeah, we totally just brushed over that Tiger's playing in the Hero, which I've been
Yeah.
that he's actually playing in a tournament.
Hero's always fun because like
Yeah,
finally get all those star-studded guys back.
and it's just like it's like the teaser for Hawaii.
Yeah, it's
All
like you're completely right.
It's the Bahamas,
Hawaii,
beach.
I'm
Hawaii is
so
the
excited
best.
for the century.
Yeah, Hawaii is the best, but like Heroes, you got the beach, you got the beautiful weather, all the stars. Like it's a little bit more. It's teaser. That's what it is.
Yeah, can never hate on the Hero.
Anyway, do we want to get in the clubhouse? I'm just really bad at golf. There's
You both played, right?
No, but Jeek's still like I feel like to be fair, you do play more than me, but like still, I was so bad.
I had everything until the wedges. Like the wedges were just like not there for me, non-existent. But like the rest of my game was like fine. Pat was
But I like didn't
Pat was
break
struggling
100.
out there.
I didn't break 100.
Yeah, Pat was
Oh,
really
jeez.
He just had nothing going for him.
And this is a
I felt
place
kind of bad.
where when I like was myself, I pretty much could never not break 90. It would be like
Yeah.
it'd be impossible. It was kind of impossible when I was going.
But like we're in a different age now. We all have jobs. It's November also. It's
It's a
like
slap in the
just
face.
it
for
is. It's a slap in the face. But it makes you want to get out and play more, but you also realize it's November and it's cold and it's also you can't because you have a job.
Just gotta get ready for the scramble.
Yeah.
I do think
Yeah,
that
I'm getting ready.
Pat's loopy fade is like the complete opposite now. It's actually insane. Like it's just
Is
a
it
huge
snap
like
hook?
pull hook. Like
Oh jeez.
that's like Pat missed the ball right like once the entire 18 holes, but he missed the ball left like almost every shot. So that's the state of his game.
yeah, my putting's still good.
Yeah,
Putting's always been good. Always got the feel for it. Which is always good.
I mean, I bladed a couple wedges the first few holes. So it was tough.
Yeah, it's always not a good feeling.
I think this was a needed slap in the face in terms of just like I have to get out more this spring, and I think I need to take. I'm not going to say I'm going to take a bunch of lessons because that's not
Are
really.
you gonna do a simulator league
That'd be
That's a
fun.
good question. Yeah.
just to get some? Let's just get some swings.
Yeah, we could do that maybe. I think I just need like a one lesson, like kind of just like consultation of like,
Just to
hey,
get like
I don't have time for like this huge like restructure of
yeah.
like this like 10 lesson plan. Just we got 1 hour. Let's hash
Just
it
get you
out.
on the
Tell
right
me what's
track.
wrong. Yeah.
Just get you on the
Yeah.
right track.
It was like I gave you like
go off
one
and run
swing
it.
tip. I remember on 16, which like whatever. I'm not even good at golf. I shouldn't be giving swing tips, but I gave one swing tip. I was like, Pat, don't even roll your hands over on this swing. Just do a Tommy Fleetwood. Just hold your finish. And he just like smacks one on the green on 16. I'm like, all right, well, maybe I
Yeah.
should just get my PGA
Just
right
a
now.
clean like 235 hybrid dead straight to the right
And
side.
that's the shot that makes you want to come back after not breaking 100.
Well, because I was like, listen, it's there.
Yeah, it's there somewhere. It's just a lot less in November after working.
I mean, so I thought I really liked fall golf. We went out the other day and just like, oh my God. If you don't hit your ball in the fairway, and even if you do hit your ball in the fairway, like it's so hard to find golf balls. I probably
It's the
lost like
worst. Leaves.
I didn't like hit the
Had
ball like
the
out of
worst.
bounds or anything. Like I just hit the ball like off the fairway a little bit.
You gotta watch it.
I think I lost 8 balls. I think I lost 8 balls that were just like in the rough that I couldn't find because of like leaves or whatever.
Yeah.
Was kind of like there was one hole where I really lost ball where I got like really pissed off because I was like, this ball, like I saw it down. And I was looking for like 5 minutes, couldn't find the ball. And I was like, I saw this ball down.
It's awful. I did the same thing. When I played Saturday, I drove I the guy I played with had to bail as a family emergency, but so I played with two guys and I drove past my ball like 4 times, like just in the middle of like the leaves, like in the rough. And it was just
and I
right there.
I was
and
spotting everybody else's balls, but like my own. Like I couldn't find
Yeah,
any of my
Gene
own balls,
found
but I
mine,
was
like-
just like finding everybody else's balls.
There was a hole where
terrible.
like I couldn't find my second shot that was like green side. And so then I like just dropped one, duffed it. I was like, you know what? Like the hell with it. I'm picking up. And then I was walking back to the cart and I stepped on the ball that I
What he was looking for, like got a
There it
lifeline. Yeah, it's terrible. And also just like when it was 75 degrees, but the ground was still kind of hard. I feel like I
Yeah.
was blading a lot of wedge shots because I was like afraid to like make contact with the ground.
Gotcha. Yeah.
And yeah, so like I had to get that out of my head for a while, but yeah. Fall
Yeah,
golf is interesting. We're ready to go real low in the 5-man scramble.
Yeah, it's gonna be bad. In the spring though, like I'm gonna get better. I'm gonna try to play more. It's just
Love it.
it wasn't a priority before. It is next season.
Awesome.
100%.
I'll be ready. I shot 78 twice this weekend. I'm playing again on Saturday.
Must be nice.
Must be real nice.
It's gonna get more cold next week, and I can't play next weekend because my brother will be in town. So I'll probably go to the range because I don't really have anything else to do. So it's just
Gotta get
nice
ready.
living in the South. It'll be fun. I'm playing. It's like my friend sent me this course, and it's like apparently one of the top public courses in Atlanta, and it's like $50, and it's a little bit of a drive, but it's supposed to be very, very nice. So I'm excited.
And big golf in the South.
Yeah. I also my
So much cheaper.
I've missed so many I've missed so many putts this weekend too. I don't know why, but just every putt seems to be right in the lip. So it could have been a lot lower, but also I have done some cold tops in between that. So it's just piecing it together.
Speaking of golf in the South, I don't know if you guys saw this. The green fees for TPC Sawgrass are now $850 per person.
That's
You see what Chambers Bay, you can play like 6 times for the same price. Or
Right,
like
yes.
you could join a club for that price. Like be a member at a public course, like a really nice public course for that price. That's absurd.
Somebody like booked it and they thought it was $850 for like the foursome.
Well,
And
and
oh no,
did
that's
this say
$850 per
17 was
person.
closed?
Yeah.
17 was closed too.
You're paying $850. I mean, it was never that much, I feel like.
I think when
Pebble was
it,
always really expensive, but like TPC Sawgrass was never like that much.
I remember when I played it my freshman year of college, it was I think my dad said it was around 400, something like
Still
that.
a lot, but like it's not $850 per person. You kidding
Even
me?
400, I wouldn't for a freaking
Yeah, I
day.
know, probably
No,
not.
it's
Is
a
it that
once.
nice?
It's a once, and it's like if we do it, it's a once, and like if you have the opportunity to do it and be done. Also, other Pat is a member, so I'll probably be playing it at some point. But it's just that's not worth it at all. At all. Pinehurst, you
I'm
can
just
play
gonna
like 3
hope that
times
I like
before
play it
playing
through a
Sawgrass.
connection.
Yeah, and you'll play it once and it'll be great. And like I loved it, and you'll be like, oh yeah, that was great. But I
You
don't
just want to like play
want to
17.
go. Yeah, you just
I feel
want
like
to play
really
17,
care
get
less
the
about the rest
picture.
of the course. Like
16,
Pebble
17,
for that
18
much,
is
though.
really cool.
they should just like charge people to like play 17 like $150 just to play 17. Like take one shot on 17, and like that's it.
3 shots, but yes.
Yeah. Well, you know what I mean. Just play the hole.
I'd do it for $150, 3 shots on 17.
I would too.
Yeah, I think I agree.
After that was over, though, you'd be like, damn, I just put 3 balls in the water.
You paid $150
Yeah, I
for it.
just lost 3 balls. You get the 17, like you're actually paid $850 to play around around at Sawgrass. You get the 17. You're like, uh-oh, gotta pull out my water ball. You pull out like your nitro like ball Sawgrass.
That's the one thing I regret is I hit in the water on 17 when I played. But I'll make up for it one day.
All right.
I think I would hit mine where Brendan Todd hit his like 2 years ago.
On the other
island. Yeah.
So we got RSM Classic next weekend. Also not a bad tournament.
It's not bad.
Just kind of like, oh, also featured groups are back this week. I'll be watching.
Good.
Actually, I'm actually going to the office tomorrow. I'll still watch in the office. Who cares? So yeah, we got RSM Classic. Then we have a break for a week.
Hero.
And we got Hero, QBE.
Well, the match.
I'm kind of hyped for that break. Maybe we skip a week of the podcast during the break.
I'll be traveling Thanksgiving week, so
yeah,
it'll be
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Bears. I'm going
to the Bears game, and I'll be traveling the next day, so it'll be kind of tough.
Yeah.
All right.
If I was just defending champion Taylor Gooch, it's like Taylor Gooch.
The next 4 tournaments are all live golf guys. Kokrak, Gooch, Kokrak and Kevin Na won the QB.
Yeah.
And then
who won?
Cam Smith.
Cameron Smith won that. Yeah.
Yeah. So like
Wofford won the American Express.
Yeah. So
wow.
They're all no one's defending.
Imagine you're on the PGA Tour website and you're looking at the past champion. It's like all the guys who came in second last year instead of the live guys.
Oh, it just says
How funny that would
redacted.
be.
Defending
Yeah.
runner-up.
Just like his name crossed out, and then yeah. It says runner up.
Defending runner-up. Yeah, I love that.
The players is gonna be weird with Cam Smith, like having he won. It's like the 5th major
Yeah.
he won last year, and they're like, are they even gonna show
Are they
the
even,
replay?
yeah,
Like,
they're not going to show him in the promos probably either. They're probably just going to show Rory
wow.
again.
Yeah.
That's going to be weird. It's going to be very, very weird. All right.
All right. Knicks and Nets are playing, so let's get out of here.